So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget it.
Oh, shooting chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Gattuso tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very...
Goes for a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. And he's in on goal. It's Hazard! That's a half-decent try. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save.
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Yaya Toure.
That's going in strongly.
Looking for the run. Great ball, and he charged for a shot! Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pelé. Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Baggio! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Besiktas finding their passes. Can he get it through? Now it's Roberto Carlos. He rises! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Roberto Carlos. And Baggio. Baggio going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bellingham. Gattuso just eases him off the ball. Oh, right place, right time. Roberto Baggio. Played out to the left flank. He has found the way through. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what real chance! Goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Besiktas take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Great ball if he can get there. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Hullet! It's hit the upright.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Neymar. Hullet. And this is Neymar. Hullet has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Oh, it's come loose. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against Neymar! He's got a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Gattuso.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Davids. Oh, this is a very good run. He's found some space. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Azar. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. That's been slipped through. Pelé. Now it's Gattuso. And it's Azar. That vicious ball here. Somewhat off target. And they've got rid. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Threads one in. He's being urged to shot a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution from Besiktas.
Corner number 2 then.
Baggio. Number 23, Pelé.
They've played it
Number
short.
18, Ibrahimovic. Coming on
Milan
the field,
given another corner.
Number 11,
Number 3 coming up.
Zico. Number 24, Omar Mamouche. Number 15,
Chance! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Zico. He's on it. Can he get away? Mamouche!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gets his head on it! Oh, that could cost them.
Zico clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And this is Hullet. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. It's chance to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
So
9.
now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 20, Gattuso. Coming on the field, number
And it's
22,
Cruyff.
Nedved. Number
Pedri.
17, Vitinha.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Zico. And this is Hullet. Pings it across.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's Dembele. They get a throw in.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. And here's Cruyff. Steaming on goalwards. Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that's a clever looking ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Besiktas
that the passionate
against
crowd
Milan.
demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Marmoush. Roberto Carlos. Bergomi gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Neymar. Hullet. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt Ibrahimovic! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Besiktas with the corner, there first. And it's hoisted clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good take in a good area. And now they can spring out of defence. Yaya Toure. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's an excellent interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has a look up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Iwobi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flings it. Up he goes! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Could move up a gear here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out towards the flank. And it's Iwobi. And a chance! In he goes again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He goes for a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got full off the post. And he's there to belt it away. And it's been given away. Milan are looking to go full. He's through and all along. Pedri! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all... It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar goes short. Shapes to shoot! Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. Milan with another corner. So, third corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Shot a goal! Gattuso getting this one clear. Has another go! Oh, it's hit the post!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a
Please
half
grab
of
the tickets you
football.
were given
It's
when you were
1-1,
walking through the
but
gates.
it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Hullet. Bellingham. Look at the space here. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Missed by a fraction.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. Pedri in acres of space out wide. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Nesta. Looking for the run. Otto gets into some space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Always onto this. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Substitution for Besiktas.
We
Number
have
20.
got changes here from both
Gattuso.
sides, in fact.
Number 22. Nedved. Number 8.
Bergobi.
Iwobi. Number 18. Ibrahimovic.
It's not gone well.
Number 24.
Nicely
Alaba
weighted
Mouche.
ball.
Coming
And
on
he's
the
lost his
field.
piece. Had a shot!
Number 15.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 14.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well,
Number
let that be a
11,
lesson to them. If they
Zico.
don't stay focused
Number
all the
10,
time, they're going to be made to
Batistuta.
pay.
Number 23, Pele. Substitutions taking place.
Bullet. Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Zico. And it's Zico. And here's Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! Decent hit and on target. Besiktas get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Pele. Big chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Pete.
Chance for a shot!
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Cruyff. Odo. Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Dembele. Dembele! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it,
Added
the
minutes has been
two-goal
indicated.
cushion. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Barella puts his foot on the gas. Rummenigge. Zico.
It's the sort...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a
Besiktas
fantastic atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Milan.
This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about... And a chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most elegant, the most expressive, the most eloquent of them all. He was, at one stage, the very soul of Italian football.
Purity, a real example of timeless excellence. I can say no more than that.
That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Out towards the flank. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come... And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Davids. And here's Neymar. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Ferdinand makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that looks a decent ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that's well seen too. Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bullet. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Elects to cross. Climbs up big! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It
was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And they're quick to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks... It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter? To see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chance here to counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gattuso. Looking for options for movement. Decent progress down the left.
No, that was never going to make it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dumfries. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Bellingham simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pele knocks it into space.
Maldini.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Picked out brilliant, and he's had a hit. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gattuso.
That is good alertness.
Yaya Toure. Gattuso. Well read, and the danger is averted. Almost an hour gone.
Aims beyond the defence. Bergamo.
Yaya Toure. Can he spark a counter here? Baggio, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Cruyff. That's a delicate pass. And the shot's on here. Marmouche. And the Sarr breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids making good progress on the right-hand side. Cruyff. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Oh, can he finish? Goal, Milan! And they're back in front. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23.
Milan get themselves
Pele.
into the lead.
Number 5. Baggio.
Nesta.
Number 14.
Roberto Carlos
Johan
is
Cruyff.
always looking to play
Number
quality
20.
balls.
Gattuso.
That's a good
Coming on the
intervention.
field.
That was what he had to
Number
make in the face
15.
of danger that was growing.
Number 18.
Platini unable to make it
Ibrahimovic.
happen for all his good
Number
intentions.
7. Neymar. Number 11.
Might be danger here.
Number 18. Vitinha.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the man...
And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't...
It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Looking to play him in. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. Opts to play it. Tries a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter.
Added minutes
Maybe
has
both
been
sides just
indicated.
going to have to settle for the draw now.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. The less said about that pass, the better. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Darren Fletcher. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Besiktas.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. Caught offside that time.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it out wide. Davids. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either.
He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be...
Mbappe! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Out to the right. And he's being shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Baggio. Gullit. Oh, takes a shot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he welcomes it in. And this is Roberto Baggio. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Besiktas look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Minutes till half-time. Davids knocks it into space. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Besiktas finding their passes. Roberto Carlos drives it in, and he was alert to it. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the... It's Basio! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. Pullet. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pinches it off him. Now it's Zico. Yaya Toure. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's opted for the long pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the finish! And he hits the net. Two to the good. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change.
Expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And the second half gets underway. Mbappe. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pullet. Chooses to go back. And this is Pullet. Big chance!
Pullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Shapes to shoot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Zico. Zico. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe. Pullet. Good ball over the top. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Zico. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zico. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 14.
Time for changes on
Johan
both
Cruyff.
sides, actually.
Number 24.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real
Number
sense that the
18,
momentum has shifted here, Peter,
Ibrahimovic.
and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Zico. Coming on the
Nedved
field.
conjures time and
Number
space where
22,
few can.
Nedved.
Now it's Hullet.
Number 7.
And it's Nedved.
Neymar. Number
Threads
15.
one in.
Gullit.
He is through here.
Number 8.
Swings in a pass.
Substitution.
And he thumps it clear.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Besiktas really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Neymar. And this is Iwobi. Dembele, and there's his chance to lead the counter, and he's managed to get free. Rummenigge, real chance! Really well taken goal, and that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Otto wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Gattuso produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Nedved. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's
And a quick
work.
reminder today that parking in the area
What are your
around the
thoughts on
stadium
today's
is
game then,
strictly
Jim?
forbidden.
Milan
Please use
definitely
parking
impressing
provided
me
by the
here,
club or any other
especially
paid
the way
parking
that attack
facilities in
clicked.
the area.
Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Milan e Inter.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He would be the obvious choice. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for the run. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And here's Dembele. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is out of play. And here's Nedved. Oh, nice touch. Nedved going full tilt down the left. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Gullit. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. Seedorf. Now it's Gullit. Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. He can get that clear. Gullit might just make this. Driving on and making good progress. Davids. Good driving run. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get rid. Ferdinand. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Van Basten. That has not gone well. Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Seedorf. And it's Lahm. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Dembele is always looking to break lines.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Now it's Dembele. Dembele looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. Now it's Dembele. Rodri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, look at the space here. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he get onto this? Rodri knocks it out wide, back into the middle, played out to the left flank, pings in a terrific header. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Bale threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. And it's Neymar. Well, there's a probing ball, distributed tidily. He's having a shot! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw.
And a chance! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 15.
So, time for changes
7.
on both sides,
Neymar.
actually.
Numero 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Numero 17. Lasciano il
That
campo
defending
per
is
il numero
unapologetically
25.
persistent. It's
Il
almost
numero 19.
personal. And it
Il
had to
numero
be.
24. Il numero 21. Il
Stick
numero
and a
3.
shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here?
È di 80.314 spettatori.
That's a decent ball. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance! And they've got rid.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cambio di giocatore.
Hernes, played out wide, played back in, strokes it back. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Rafael Leao really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rummenigge. Shot could be on. They're urging him to shoot. He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short and sharp. Hernes. The ball's gone astray. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Mendes. And here's Baggio. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rodri. Out to the left it goes. It's a good spell of possession, this. This looks promising. And he was alert to it. Barella. Darren Fletcher.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that could well leave a mark. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most?
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
América contra Milán.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. This is Dembele, looking for options for movement. Delivers the terrific header. It's bounced back off the post. And it's Vitinha. Dembele. And it's a decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Vitinha. Rummenigge. Well, now it's a race for the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Great vision. Now it's Neymar. Bullet dominates aerially so often. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely spread. And this is Hullet. He's having a shot! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bellingham. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance here to counter. This is Dembele. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things...
And Hullet! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. Short changes him with that pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Maldini. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. No way through. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Dembele. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Milan have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. That has been cut short. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has not gone well. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ferdinand has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Foot in. Can he get on the end of this? And he's on, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Gets a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini calmly anticipates. And it's Davids. Tries to play it through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's an imaginative pass.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been cut out, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham running with the ball. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nesta wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Vitinha. Oh, that's clever. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played into space. Pass is just off target.
Cambio en el América. Número 20.
So, time for
Número
changes
22.
on both sides, actually.
Número 9. Número 10. Número 13. Entran número 8.
Maldini.
Número 11. Messi.
And he was
Número
quick to
17.
react.
Número 4. Número 14.
Can he get it
Cambio.
through? Yeah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, a real chance! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? They get a throw in. Pedri. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance here. Chance, surely! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is...